We're outside. It's episode 8. I'm making gesso. So guys, it's Friday, and I'm making gesso. I had to wait until it was a sunny day, even though there was snow outside. This will have to do, because I'm out of panels. So, gesso, for those of you that don't know, and this is a very esoteric thing that I do, so you won't all find it interesting, but maybe you've all been curious about what gesso is. It is calcium carbonate, which is just powdered chalk, or marble dust, and rabbit skin glue. And so you suspend the marble dust in rabbit skin glue, and it makes it's kind of the consistency of heavy cream. I don't know, can you see it drip? It takes a really long time to make because you have to add just a little bit of calcium carbonate at a time. And here's my opportunity to drop advertisement for my upcoming class at the Grand Central Atelier. Eventually, not this session, but in a future session, I hope to teach a course in traditional gesso. The reason I like to paint on gesso as opposed to oil ground or canvas is that I want virtually no tooth for the paintings that I'm making right now. And I like to be able to sharpen my lines to any degree I like. So gesso is by far the smoothest and the most eggshell-like. It's really, really, really soft and hard at the same time. It's a hard finish on the panel, but a soft feeling. So it's really fun to paint on, and I suggest you all make it at some point in your art career. My secret that I'm here to really share with you guys today is traditionally gesso is tinted or made whiter, really, with titanium white. And I've done that in the past, and it does give Holbein paintings and stuff are done on those really bright white grounds. And then when you paint kind of transparently, the white comes through the oil and it gives it that vibrancy, especially when you look at old master egg tempera paintings. And you're like, how did they ever keep the colors so bright? Got a big loud truck. Oh, so yeah, titanium white. I tint, if you look at any of my paintings that have patterns in the background that are clearly on a gesso panel, I actually tint my gesso with powdered pigment. So today I tinted my gesso with what's called Panther Creek clay. Now in the past I've used, iron oxide and actual pigments, and this is more of a filler that's used to make gum arabic and things in watercolor paints, from what I can find about it, but it's also got a really nice kind of greenish color, kind of greeny beige, and I wanted something just off-white for this batch of gesso, so I went with that. So I'm just going to show you guys my favorite part of the gesso process. I will ultimately do probably 8 layers of gesso on each panel, and I've got 5 panels to do, so it's going to be a long day. And I sand in between each panel. But the first layer is the most fun, because basically you really just need to get it into the pores of the panel. And you do that by rubbing it in with your fingers, and it's really satisfying. I don't know why I like it so much, but it's just great. And so these panels have been primed with a layer of thicker rabbit skin glue than what I make the gesso with. It has to be sealed, otherwise the wood's just going to keep absorbing it and you're going to run into trouble. But you just keep scrubbing, and you basically are forcing the glue and marble into any pores that were left open after the rabbit skin glue was applied. So you really kind of want to press hard, and it gets kind of gummy and funny, and it's really satisfying. And then, mess. Good thing there's just a bunch of ice. And then I'm going to try to smooth it out after I've rubbed it in. So I just take chip brush. These are actually called gesso brushes because they're the best for it. I call them a chip brush, I don't know why. Take this chip brush and I just try to smooth it out. Doesn't matter if it's too smooth or not, because like I said, I'm gonna do 8 layers and I'm gonna power sand each layer. So can't even really tell that I put anything on there, but it is been smushed. So I hope this wasn't too odd for you guys, and again, a little self-promotion. I am teaching a class in materials at the Grand Central Atelier. I think it starts January 17th. I'll post a link on it on my Instagram page later. See ya.